Namaskar, everyone. Dear students, teachers, principals, parents, and everybody who's joined the program today. On behalf of India Tourism and Cultural Samvad, I would like to welcome all of you to this special program to celebrate our national festival, our Republic Day. I'm Garima Chaudhary, the founder of Cultural Samvad, and will be your host for today's event. And without much further ado, I would like to invite Sri Venkatesan Dattatrayanji, who's the Regional Director of Central and Western India for India Tourism, which is a part of the Ministry of Tourism, Government of India. Sir, we invite you to deliver the welcome address, please.
Namaste and very good morning to all of you. At the outset, I convey my special affection to all the children who are joined in here today. On behalf of India Tourism Mumbai, the regional office of the Ministry of Tourism, I welcome the participants here, especially the students, the parents, the principals, teachers, to join this starting of Republic Day celebrations of India Tourism. As you may be aware, from this year, the Republic Day celebrations will begin from January 23rd to include Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose birth anniversary. We pay our obeisance to the indomitable spirit of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose on the Parakram Divas and celebrate his resilience, valor, and unyielding faith in a free India. As India is celebrating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav to commemorate 75 years of our independence, India Tourism Mumbai, under the aegis of the Ministry of Tourism, Government of India, has been conducting various online and offline events to reach out to the school students across the country. Today, in the same direction, and as part of our Republic Day celebrations, we are hosting the special online event in association with culturalsamvad.com. The screening of this film, India at 75, is also very special as it is happening on the eve of the National Tourism Day, which is celebrated on 25th Jan. For those of you who might not know, every year, January 25 is celebrated as National Tourism Day in the country. This is to highlight the prominence of tourism in the country and how it impacts India's economic prospects. And tourism is the best way to highlight our rich and varied heritage and culture. Today, I also take this opportunity to share with you, especially the parents and elders who are joined in, that one of the most important reasons for families to travel is because it's fun. But even more important than how much fun it is, there are endless opportunities for kids to learn and grow when they travel. Travel can also increase affection towards family members, lead to better behavior, and reduce the amount of time spent worrying. In fact, I would like to quote Dr. Robin Hancock, a global education specialist, who said, "Travel has potential to create new narrative that teaches children about the similarities with others and lays a strong foundation, especially in the early years. We have the potential to raise a generation that knows how to live and coexist with each other." Unquote. The film today, produced by Cultural Samvad for Ministry of Tourism, will not only give students a short history of our independence movement, but also help students in appreciating the rich, tangible, and intangible heritage of the country. The program will motivate the future generations of a country in playing their part in helping India in regaining the status of Vishwaguru. As part of today's event, we will apprise the students some of the basic features of our constitution also. And now I once again invite you all for the much awaited screening of the film India at 75. Please enjoy and pay attention. And I'm sure you'll all love this session. Thank you. Namaste.
Janani Janmabhumischa Swargadapi Garyasi. Since times immemorial, the people of our motherland, India, believe that the land of one's birth is superior to the highest heavens. And as we, the citizens of an independent India, come together to celebrate 75 years of our independence on the 15th of August 2022, it is time to embark upon a journey of our heaven, of our paradise, of our motherland, of our incredible India. Let us look at India through the eyes of an ordinary Indian like you and me, who is fortunate enough to have been born on the fertile soil of this timeless land. This great national festival, Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, beckons us to begin our journey by traveling back in time to the fateful stroke of the midnight hour on the 15th of August 1947. That was the day when our glorious nation, the home to the world's oldest continuous civilization, was reborn. The shackles of centuries of colonial rule had finally been broken. The fluttering of the tricolour on the ramparts of the Red Fort heralded a new beginning. This new beginning came after a long and arduous struggle for independence at a cost that cannot be calculated. It is well nigh impossible to say when and where our struggle for independence began, but the sounding of the bugle of the First War of Indian Independence in 1857 was undoubtedly a watershed event. The flame that the brave warriors ignited kept burning till India's eventual independence on the 15th of August 1947. सरफरोशी की तमन्ना अब हमारे दिल में है, देखना है जोर कितना बाजुए कातिल में है. Innumerable Indian women and men broke the barriers of caste and creed, religion and region to participate in many known and unknown movements and events in the long march of our freedom struggle. From a clarion call for Swarajya to the adoption of Swadeshi, from the Khilafat movement to the non-cooperation movement, from civil rebellions, peasant movements, and tribal uprisings, to the heroic deeds of the undaunted revolutionaries and the Indian National Army, from Jallianwala Bagh to Dandi, from the civil disobedience movement to the Quit India movement, generations of our freedom fighters changed the course of history through their tireless striving for the freedom of their India. The atrocities of the British Raj and the relentless plundering of the proverbial golden bird had left behind a battered nation, a divided land, and millions of refugees. But that is a story for another day.
Jai Hind! Jai Hind! Jai Hind! Jai Hind! I am overjoyed to see that you have already realized that the responsibility of winning freedom does not rest merely on the shoulders of our countrymen at home. It is but natural that they should bear the brunt of the burden, and they have been doing so already. But at the same time, every Indian, no matter where he may be living at the present time, has a duty towards his country, and he must contribute his due share towards the final victory. कोई बात नहीं है, हम जिंदा रहेंगे या तो मरेंगे, कोई बात नहीं है. बात तो सही बात यह है, आम बात यह है, आखिर में हमारी कामयाबी होगी, हिंदुस्तान आजाद होगा.
For India and Indians, it was time to unite and build a united India. As a critical next step, the supreme law of our land, the Constitution of India, came into effect on the 26th of January 1950. We, the people of India, solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic which assures the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. India recognizes justice, liberty, and equality as the basic principles of a citizen's lives and seeks to promote fraternity among them. These lofty goals invigorated Indians, and the task of rebuilding the nation gained momentum. The journey continues to date. Today, our nation, India, is the largest democracy in the world. It is one of the fastest growing economies globally. 130 crore Indians live in a country that is a union of 36 states and union territories. They speak over 1,900 languages and dialects. +700 ethnic groups and indigenous communities inhabit this great land, India. India, Indians, and the Indian diaspora around the world continue to take great strides in every field of human endeavor. From constructing engineering marvels and building infrastructure at a relentless pace to establishing preeminent institutes of higher education. From crossing new frontiers in space, medicine, and healthcare, to marching ahead in information technology and digital services. From building large-scale global businesses and financial infrastructure to producing works of literature and art. From revolutionizing agriculture to catalyzing allied activities. From setting up facilities to support best-in-class research in STEM to powering a digital India. From endeavoring to break new ground in sports to building a world-class entertainment industry, Indians are determined to rise to every occasion and to every opportunity. The infinite list of Indians who keep our nation going includes many women and men in uniform and in plain clothes. Crores of Indians sleep peacefully as the valiant sons and daughters of our country, who constitute one of the world's largest and best armed forces, stay awake and make the supreme sacrifice to guard our borders and to keep our land, our seas, and our airspace secure. From doctors, nurses, and healthcare staff to the support staff who work behind the scenes, from the police and the paramilitary forces to lawyers and members of the judiciary and the executive, from teachers to people in media, from shopkeepers and farmers to homemakers and logistics providers. These are the Indians who make incredible India truly incredible. Our entrepreneurial zeal, our penchant for knowledge and learning, our desire to excel, and our resolve to preserve the foundation of a Sanatan Bharat, even as we leapfrog into a new era, ensures that the colors of the old and the new blend together to form the kaleidoscope of the land called India, of incredible India. India is a land to be experienced not only with all human faculties, but also with the heart, the mind, and the soul. India is the land of unfathomable tangible and intangible cultural heritage and natural heritage. Our breathtakingly beautiful and diverse land boasts of the snow-capped peaks of the stunning Himalayas and of endless picturesque beaches, of verdant valleys and of undulating plateaus, of silent deserts and of powerful rivers. India is the land that is home to 40 sites that are inscribed on the UNESCO World Heritage List as of July 31st, 2021. 32 of these sites fall under the category of cultural heritage, 7 fall under the category of natural heritage, and 1 is a mixed property, that is, falls under both the categories as per the UNESCO classification. From the whisperings of our ancestors at Bhimbetka and Dholavira to the footsteps of modern Indians in Chandigarh, from the roar of the tigers at Sundarbans to the pristine beauty of the Western Ghats, from the majesty of the temples built by the Chols, the Pallavs and the Kakatiyas, to the grandeur of the Agra fort, from Hampi to Ahmedabad, from the churches of Goa to the valley of flowers in the majestic Himalayas, the UNESCO World Heritage List just about scratches the surface of India. India is the land of flora and fauna. 89,000 plus species of fauna, 47,000 plus species of flora, and over 80 million plus hectares of virgin forest land remind us that we have been entrusted with the onerous responsibility of conserving and preserving our environment. It is little wonder then that the Gir forest in Gujarat is the only place in Asia where the Asiatic lion's roars can still be heard. India is the land of spirituality and plurality. This is the land of the Vedas, of the Itihas and of the Purans, the land of the peace-loving, enlightened Buddha, the land of the paragon of non-violence, Mahavir, the land of the valiant Sikh gurus, of the wandering ascetics, and of the devoted saints. It is the land of the Muslims, of the Parsis, of the Christians, of the Jews, and of the followers of every faith that made India their home. India is the land where we worship the divinity of the feminine, the divinity in every aspect of nature, and the inherent divinity in every living being. Ekam sad vipra bahuda vadanti. India is the land of the literary arts, of the performing arts, and of the visual arts. It is the land of symbols and stories, of literature and poetry. For Indians, kala or art is sadhana, it is worship. From classical dances, music, and theatre to a mind-boggling array of folk art forms, from every nook and corner of our vast land, India offers myriad rasas and aesthetics that suit every mood and every taste. India is the land where the hands of millions of Indians weave magic, spin magic, and create magic. Our rich tapestry of handlooms, our unbelievable array of arts and handicrafts, and our mind-boggling varieties of cuisines cannot be seen or experienced in one lifetime. India is the land of knowledge and learning, of yoga and Ayurveda. Our traditional knowledge systems have always focused on the holistic development of the human body and mind in tandem with nature to ensure wellness. India is the land of hope and celebration. From the infinite diyas of Deepavali to the Sevai of Eid, from the colors of Holi to the multitude of New Years, from the harvest to the onset of changing seasons, every day is a festival in incredible India. India is the land where the sun rises early to witness and soak in the pristine beauty and the wonders of her states located in the northeast. The sights, the colors, the sounds, the tastes, and the experiences of our northeastern states make our motherland truly incredible. India at 75 is work in progress. Our magnificent country is a young nation and an old nation. While we have conquered many peaks, innumerable peaks beckon. We have to continue to work relentlessly to fulfill the promises that we, the people of India, made to ourselves. Our struggle is not only to help India regain her status as the Vishwa Guru who will guide the world with the light of her wisdom, her ideas, and her creations, and to preserve her diversity and rich natural and cultural heritage for our future generations, but also to restore to India her rightful status as the golden bird. The struggle is to bring a smile on the face of each of the nation's 130 crore citizens. Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav presents an unparalleled opportunity to each of us to build the incredible India of our ambitions and of our dreams, to fuse our glorious past with a golden future, and to rejuvenate this ancient land with renewed energy. It is your chance, our chance, and my chance to pay homage to the women and men who fought for our freedom by building an incredible India that they would have been proud of. It is our chance to ensure that we continue to contribute to the growth and prosperity of our nation. Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav makes it incumbent upon us, we the people of India, to come together as the one nation that we are and we will always be, to build a Sare Jahan se Acha Hindostan Hamara. Jaya Hind.
सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः
सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्।
ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः।
Thank you everyone for your patience. I hope you enjoyed the film. So we've been looking at your comments in the chat box, and first we'll address the most important question that most of you are asking, which is about the quiz. So the quiz is not closed yet. We haven't opened the form. We will open it at noon today, and the quiz will be live till midnight of 26 January. So just before 26 January starts. So you have enough time to attempt the quiz. So just wait for our instructions. The quiz will be there. Okay. So now let's come back to this film. I hope all of you enjoyed watching the film. The reason India Tourism, the Ministry of Tourism and Cultural Samvad put together this film is because we wanted each of you who's the future of India to appreciate the plural culture and the rich heritage of our country. Remember, you are the torch bearers of a very, very ancient civilization, probably the oldest living and continuous civilization on the face of this earth today. And we've always been known for our infinite wisdom and our indomitable spirit that has allowed us to live through these centuries and live through the kind of atrocities of the British rule that you just saw on film. So we hope that we can motivate you to play your part in building a greater India at 100. India is great at 75, but like we said, we're a country which is work in progress, and we have many, many, many milestones to conquer so that we can just keep marching ahead. We won't bore you further with this, but in case you need to know more about the film, you want to watch the film again, share it with your friends, you want to know about the Constitution of India, you can go to culturalsamvad.com and you can access some of the information there, or you can of course ask your teachers, who are always the best source of information on everything. As you know, this is a Republic Day special program. All of us are aware that the Republic Day is celebrated on the 26th of January every year to commemorate a very, very important event in the history of independent India. It was on the 26th of January, 1950, that we adopted, the country adopted, it came into force. The Constitution of India came into force and it came into effect. So that is why we celebrate Republic Day. And as a part of our Republic Day celebrations, we thought we'll just take a few more minutes of your time and just read the preamble to the Constitution of India, the preamble to our Constitution of India, which we have all agreed to abide by. Remember that the Constitution of India and the preamble captures our lofty spirit and the ideals and aspirations of each one of us who is a citizen of this great land. So we will now move to the preamble to the Constitution of India. And we will start reading the preamble in Hindi, and then we will read the preamble in English. I would request all of you to please read the preamble with us so that you can be reminded of those great words again. हम भारत के लोग भारत को एक संपूर्ण प्रभुत्व संपन्न समाजवादी पंथ निरपेक्ष लोकतंत्रात्मक गणराज्य बनाने के लिए तथा उसके समस्त नागरिकों को सामाजिक, आर्थिक और राजनैतिक न्याय, विचार, अभिव्यक्ति, विश्वास, धर्म और उपासना की स्वतंत्रता, प्रतिष्ठा और अवसर की समता प्राप्त कराने के लिए तथा उन सब में व्यक्ति की गरिमा और राष्ट्र की एकता और अखंडता सुनिश्चित करने वाली बंधुता बढ़ाने के लिए दृढ़ संकल्प होकर अपनी इस संविधान सभा में आज तारीख 26 नवंबर 1949 को एतद द्वारा इस संविधान को अंगीकृत, अधिनियमित और आत्मार्पित करते हैं. We will now read the preamble in English. We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic, and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact, and give to ourselves this Constitution. Thank you for your patience. Do read the preamble whenever you can. It is available in all Indian languages, and it will remind you of the lofty spirit of our Constitution. We will now move to the most important part of the day, which is the announcement of the quiz, and we'll tell you a bit about the quiz. So let us begin with the guidelines for the quiz. The link to the form of the quiz is already given as a part of your YouTube description. India Tourism Mumbai and Cultural Samvad will also be tweeting out this link over the course of the next few hours so that you can share it with your friends, and please do participate in the quiz in large numbers. Remember, the quiz is open to all students from grades 1 to 12, and it has 15 questions. We request you to attempt all questions. Even if you don't know the answer of something, it's fine. At least do attempt it. The quiz is currently available in English. We will also be making it available in Hindi. And like I told you, the quiz will be open till 23:59 hours on the 25th of January 2022. So just before the clock strikes midnight on the 26th of January, you have time to attempt the quiz. Please remember to give your correct email ID, your name, your class, and the name of your school. They are mandatory. If you have access to a mobile number, you can provide it. Otherwise, it is not necessary to provide your mobile number. Remember, at the end of the quiz, there is a slogan that you have to fill. Now, this slogan is very important if you want to be eligible for the prize, because it will help us understand how you, the future of India, think about India and what you will do for this country. So please, please do fill in the slogan. Let us move to the prizes. Remember that all participants who answer all questions correctly, and even otherwise, all participants will get a digital certificate. You will get this over the course of the next few days after the quiz is closed. Remember that 75 students who have answered all questions correctly and have filled in the slogan will also receive surprise gift hampers from India Tourism. Most importantly, we have special prizes for schools this time. So we request all teachers and principals to request students to participate in large numbers. The shortlisted slogans, so the slogans that we like, and you can fill in the slogan in any language of your choice, that is an Indian language that is recognized by the Constitution of India, will be selected, and they'll be tweeted out of our social media handles with, of course, your name, grade, and school. Needless to say, the decision of India Tourism Mumbai will be binding in all respects. So this is about the quiz. We hope you enjoyed the film, and I will now request Ms. Datta, Ms. Malti Datta from India Tourism Mumbai to say a few words. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Namaste, everyone. On behalf of India Tourism Mumbai, I deem it in my honor to propose vote of thanks to those who have directly and indirectly contributed to this special online session. I would like to thank the Deputy Commissioners of Kendriya Vidyalayas regional offices for supporting this presentation. Thanks to the principals, teachers, parents, grandparents who encouraged the students and children respectively to join us today. Our biggest thank goes to the student participants who have taken keen interest and joined for this session. In fact, it's your presence that has made this session very special for us. I will be failing in my duty to forget to acknowledge the contribution of Ms. Garima Chaudhary, founder of Cultural Samvad, for curating the entire session, producing the film India at 75 for Ministry of Tourism, designing the session on reading the Constitution and coming up with the questions for the quiz. We also convey our gratitude to the entire team of Cultural Samvad who have worked for this project. My sincere thanks to Mr. Arjun for the technical support. Thanks to the regional director and all my colleagues in India Tourism Mumbai for the support extended for putting up this program today. With this warm regard words and a kind message, we move to the end of today's presentation. I hope you have gained some knowledge about the tangible and intangible heritage of our country. So let us stay motivated and play our part in helping India in regaining the status of a Vishwa Guru and help in making our India great. So I thank you again today for participating in our online session. Thank you.
Thank you, Malti ji, for your kind words. And thank you to everybody who joined today's program. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Jai Hind. And see you again soon. Thank you.